The new season of Lotus Riché Ignites Show, bringing you realness, authenticity, and unparalleled wisdom from top leaders, business professionals, pioneers, and everyday people. Thank you for joining us. Have a great time during the show. Welcome our powerhouse guest for this evening, Jill Reynolds from Braveheart Workshop. Sit back and hold tight, because it's time to ignite and take flight.
Hello, and welcome to the Lotus Riché Ignites Show. And we are here to get ignited. So come on in, and get in where you're fitting, because I've always got room around my table just for you. So go ahead and tell your friends, your family, and even your frenemies too, that the show is hot in the box, and we are about to get this party started with our amazing guest. She is an incredible author. She's a speaker. She even is a teacher, because she teaches people how to do great things in great ways. She is all the way here from Branson, Missouri. And if you have not heard of this amazing show-stopping speaker, author, and CEO of Braveheart Workshops, honey, you are in the right place, in the right space, and at the right time, because she is coming today to talk to us about an amazing new event that's coming your way right in Branson, Missouri. And this is an event that you don't want to miss. She is none other than the impactful, the empowerful, and the inspiring Miss Jill Reynolds. Now, check this out. I want you, if you would, as you come on in and get in where you fit in, go ahead and tag a friend and tell them to come on in. And while we're getting ready to spice things up and get things nice and sizzling hot with Jill Reynolds, we're going to give you a few minutes to go ahead and tell your friends to come on in and come onto our page, share it, go to YouTube, go to Instagram, go to Facebook, and share, because sharing is caring. We say accept, no excuses, and neither should you. We'll be right back. Hey folks, I just wanted to come to you briefly today because I've got so many folks asking me, Lotus, how are you so successful? Success is relevant to whatever you think success is. To some people, success may be having a big house, fine cars, or just having a great job. Some people, in their mind, success is just having a great family and friends. For me, success is being able to make a difference, not only in my life, but in the lives of the people that I come across. I help do this is I encourage people not to make excuses for not being successful. Don't let fear, complacency, procrastination, someone telling you that you can't do it, and the most important thing, number 5, you telling yourself that you can't do it. See, you got to rise above giving yourself excuses. You've got to give yourself every reason to win. After all, you are a winner. So today I share with you, don't make excuses. Make moves. See you.
The new season of Lotus Riché Ignites Show, bringing you realness, authenticity, and unparalleled wisdom from top leaders, business professionals, pioneers, and everyday people. Thank you for joining us. Have a great time during the show. Welcome our powerhouse guest for this evening, Jill Reynolds from Braveheart Workshop. Sit back and hold tight, because it's time to ignite and take flight.
Woo! It's about to get hot on the box. I've got the lady here with me today, and I know you might be saying, Dr. Lowe, we are ready to go. I know you're ready to go, and so is Miss Jill Reynolds. She's backstage. So for all of you that's coming in, all of you igniters and take flighters, you're ready to ignite. So here's what I'd like you to do. Go ahead and share, because sharing is caring. And come on in and get in where you fit in, because I have none other than, all the way from Branson, the speaker, the author, I dare even say the trainer, the show host, the event coordinator, the event planner. Need I say more? Please welcome none other than Jill Reynolds. Reynolds from Braveheart Workshop. Woo!
Oh, Lolo, nothing's more fun than being on the Lotus Riché show. She's got more energy than anybody I know on the planet. So, mwah, mwah. Anyway,
I love you. I love you. How you doing, Joe?
Well, I'm tired, but I'm moving ahead. You know, we are 4 weeks out from the most amazing event in all of the United States. It is the Resilient Bravehearts Girls and Women's Conference. For such a time as this, Lotus, we've got some amazing stuff planned and going on. I'd love the audience to hear a little bit about the event now.
Yes. So let's talk about the event. I want to take the folks right to something that you shared with me earlier, but I really would love for you to tell people a little bit about this workshop, because you said that it's great. You already said that, but this thing is incredible. This thing is incredible. You know what, Jill? Let's just let the audience see just how incredible it is. What do you think about that, Jill?
Let's take it to that video, and they'll learn a lot.
Let's take it to them. Okay, folks, check this out. You're gonna love this.
From the beginning of time, God has commissioned women from around the world to mentor, encourage, teach and train tweens, teens, college students, and young women to be courageous and fearless women of God. In 2023, Queen Esther's need to rise up to save our nation and the generations to come, receiving a crown of beauty for ashes, healing from uncertainty, being overwhelmed, the effect of social media, addictions, eating disorders, body image, busyness, isolation, loneliness, fear, anxiety, depression, bullying, hopelessness, and abuse. The time is now to become resilient brave hearts for such a time as this. No longer be broken and become the best you can be. Learn from extraordinary women in breakout sessions. Hear speakers share on topics such as hope, health, healing, faith, love, joy, peace, purity, femininity, self-esteem, nutrition, healthy boundaries, leadership skills, career development. God has called older women to teach younger women that they are good enough and are wanted by a king who wants them to arise as resilient Queen Esthers and to live wisely, purely, and be good. Join us for 2 days at Yakov Theater in Branson, Missouri on Saturday, August 19th, 2023 and Sunday, August 20th, 2023 for Resilient Bravehearts Women Conference. For such a time as this, come in a day early to see Esther at Sight and Sound Theater.
Hi, I'm Jill Reynolds with Resilient Bravehearts. For such a time as this, coming to Branson, Missouri, August 19th to 20th, 2023. We will be meeting at Yakov's Theater, and I'm so excited for the event. No longer broken and becoming the best you will be joining us at this event. It's for all women of all ages, from 12 years old to 100. You don't want to miss this event. Come to Branson and be with us for this amazing weekend of hope, health, and healing.
Hello, my name is Brenda Ringwood, and I'm the founder of the Becoming the Best You movement, #BTBY. And I'm going to be in Branson, Missouri, speaking and working with Jill Reynolds at Brave Heart Workshops in August 19th and 20th in Branson, beautiful part of the country. But more importantly, this is a women's event. We women need to stick together. We need to encourage each other. We need to build each other up. We need to love on each other. We need to fellowship together. That's what we're going to do at this conference. We're going to love on you. So check us out. August 19th and 20th, Branson, Missouri at the Yakov Theater. Oh, what an amazing time this is going to be.
Hello, ladies. Hi, my name is Overseer D. Forbes. I want to talk to you all about being no longer broken. Listen, meet me there. It's August the 19th and the 20th. Ladies, you don't want to miss this. It's a place where you'll be safe, healed, and made whole. I will see you there.
Register now by going to braveheartworkshops.com.
Wow, that's going to be an amazing event. And if you don't have your tickets yet, what are you waiting for? Go ahead over to braveheart.com. Go there and get your tickets. Braveheart.com. That's where you want to go.
Braveheartworkshops.com. Braveheartworkshops.com. That's okay.
Make sure you see it right there on the screen. Make sure you go over there and get your tickets today. So, Jill, let's get right into it. I'm so happy that you're here. Thank you for being here today because this is an amazing event. And people, not just here in America, but wherever you are from, Braveheart Workshops has something for you. So tell us more about the conference.
Okay. Well, the conference itself, Lotus, a lot of times people have conferences and people have to sit in the audience and listen to one speaker after another. Well, this is going to be a little different of a conference because we really feel right now more than ever for such a time as this, we really believe that older women are called by God to mentor younger women, like the video said, to live more wisely, purely, and learn how to do good in the world. And so much of that has fallen apart and fallen by the wayside right now with so many different things going on throughout the country. And so I felt called by God to do this event the weekend right before school starts, before the kids go back into the school with kind of the crazy things going on in the schools today, and put the full armor of God on them to have them be prepared for the 2023-2024 school year. And so some of the things that we have planned to do is we'll have topics that we'll be talking on, but then we will have intermittent breakout sessions. So the attendees will have the ability to process what they just heard, talk about it, and connect together in community. So that's a little bit of the highlights. We're going to have some praise and worship, some communion on Sunday. And it's for everyone if you're a Christian or not a Christian, but we really want to just love on each other. So this is for girls 12 years old and women all the way up to 100. If you're 101, we might let you in too, if you're 101. So that's kind of an overview of what it is. Now, some of the topics, Lotus, that we're going to cover, this is cool. We're going to have topics on walking in his love, finding hope. We're going to have topics of the effects of social media and how that relates to our identity. Is our identity based on social media? And we're going to talk about fulfilling purpose in our life. We're going to, of course, you know me, I'm going to talk on resiliency and being good enough and wanted. We'll talk about issues of overcoming addictions, depression, PTSD, things of this nature. Pursuing your faith is another really good topic. So those are some of the topics that will be covered.
I love it. You know, it's you're going to be covering so much in such a short span of time. And a couple of the things that really stood out was finding hope, walking in love, and overcoming. And typically you talked about overcoming addiction and things like that. But here's the thing, folks. She's not just talking about addiction with drugs or something like that, but addictions with things in life that may not serve you. They're going to be talking about these things and how to break free of those things and really have a brave heart to do it. And you're going to be surrounded by women from diverse backgrounds that can speak to just about any topic in life that's challenging you. So I really love that. Thank you so much for sharing that. So I want to ask you a quick question. You shared who this conference is for. You shared that you're going to be sharing this conference to inspire children, to help them get prepared to go back to school. But here's something else that I realized that you're going to be doing too. This conference is also going to be helping parents that are sending their kids back to school at such a time as this, because things have really been difficult. It's also going to help inspire those bus drivers who are going to be dealing with the children, the teachers, the custodians in the school that's going to be dealing with the children. You are really putting this event together to inspire all people.
Exactly.
Had
Exactly.
you thought about the ripple effect that you're causing, the great ripple effect that you're causing with this conference?
Well, and I think, it really is inspired by God. And I really do believe he's calling us for mentorships. And, in Lotus, we've known each other quite some time, and how God brings inspiration into our lives. And so he has handpicked these 14 amazing women that will come together. And one of them, which, if it's okay with you, will go into some of the speakers. And so I think it's important to bring them up at this point. So one of them is Brenda McClintock out of Springfield. She's a prophetic, and she's got her own ministry, and she's actually doing an Empowered Women event 30 days after mine. But she has a ministry in Springfield, Missouri called a Mentorship Institute. And she actually has started doing these mentorship programs to mentor young girls together and connect them with women. So, I think it's so imperative, because with the busyness today with parents, and parents are busy, sometimes the mother or the father in the home, as much as they would love to be there all the time, sometimes we need to come alongside of them as a community and offer more mentorship programs and kind of love on those parents and the kids together as a community. And so Brenda's got this amazing mentorship, and she's going to be talking about the topic I mentioned, fulfilling purpose. But some of the other cool things, this just happened, Lotus, 2 days ago. We are blessed to be able to be having as a highlight to the event, Tammy Trent. She's a Nashville a singer-songwriter with 7 albums. She's been on tour with Women of Faith, with Beth Moore and Sheila Walsh. So she's an amazing singer-songwriter. She's actually even really good connections with Michael W. Smith, singing and doing some things. But she has an amazing story of hope, health, and healing she's gone through after losing her beloved husband from a scuba diving accident on 9/11 even. And so, so you'll fall madly in love with Tammy. She's very, very, very funny, and wow, you'll be blessed with hope. So Tammy is one of our good additions. And then we also have the beloved, and she is beloved in this region, Sarah Forhetz, and she is a former anchor woman on the news here in Springfield, Missouri, along with her husband, Ethan. And they went on then, they left the network and went on to be on the leadership team of Convoy of Hope. So they've done a lot of ministry work all over the world. And she is loved by so many. She's going to be speaking on pursuing your faith. So those are 2 highlights. But man, the other speakers, amazing. A lady I met, Lotus, I met her at the Podcast Movement Conference in Dallas, Texas. She's a podcaster. She has a show called Everyday Miracles. She interviews people about miracles in their life. So she's the lady who's going to be speaking on the effects of social media and how it deals with your identity. We have a fabulous physical therapist here in Branson. Her name is Dr. Brittany Wright. And she is phenomenal at health and nutrition. So she's going to talk on health, nutrition, and what happens when you are affected with body image issues.
Oh,
So
awesome.
she'll deal with body image issues. So just a multitude of women with so much. And of course, you and I know the beloved Brenda Ringwood, and she'll be on stage talking about becoming the best you. And Dee Forbes with her ministry of talking about no longer being broken after being addicted to crack cocaine. So all kinds of topics that I think that the women that come here and the girls that come here will really be blessed on.
So let's take a quick moment, folks. We're going to share with you all some of the wonderful women that's there. Here, let's get Jill and I in the screen.
Yeah.
So these are the powerful women that are there, and we want to thank all the speakers that are going to be there, because it's without question that all these women have very productive lives. I like to stay away from that word busy, because busy is busy, but these ladies, they are productive. They are getting things done. So at the top left, you see the ladies that you're teaming up with. And I think this is great because there is power in numbers. And we talked about this before. She's teaming up with, of course, the CEO of BTBY. It is becoming the best you. If you've never heard of it, it's becoming the best you. Brenda Ringwood and her amazing team helps people to become the best that they can be. And this is a global movement. And of course, Pastor Dee Forbes, she's the founder of No Longer Broken. Like Jill said, she has really been through some things dealing with overcoming substance abuse, and she has turned her life around, and she's helped to change so many lives for many others. And then right down here below, Brenda McClintock, you can check her out. She does fantastic work. You see, she's in all types of different conferences, and she's inspiring people and women all around the world. She's a singer, she's a worship leader, she's a songwriter, she's a psalmist, she's a minister. So it does not stop. Let's talk about Sarah. Tell us a little bit about Sarah. We know she's a journalist, she's a podcaster, and she's a ministry evangelist. Tell us a bit about Sarah.
Well, I just recently met her, and like I said, God's calling her into the ministry all around the world to share the gospel and lead people to a saving relationship. And just a phenomenal, what I call a ministry evangelist. And then Dr. Marina Hoffman, I just met, and she is a keynote public speaker. And so she's got a fabulous ministry herself. And she's written Bible books called Women of the Bible. So she'll be coming alongside of us. If we can just move on the screen, I'll kind of go over the next batch here. We'll move it up a little.
1 second. There we go. We wanted to make sure we put that exclamation point. Make sure you follow these amazing women. And then we've got Brittany, Dr. Brittany Wright. She's a speaker, director of therapy services, speaker, volleyball coach. Let's hear about Brittany.
Well, she's the lady I just mentioned that will be speaking on health, nutrition, body image. She is my physical therapist, but she's an amazing volleyball coach. She has a group of high school kids, and she's fabulous. And then Julie Hedenberg with her, she's a former nurse anesthesiast, and she's got that podcast show, Everyday Miracles. And then Cindy Thomas, she's just the sweetest little lady. She lives here in Branson, and she's an editor and a blogger for the Branson Globe newspaper. And we just want to plug the Branson Globe. They've been so generous to give us advertising for the event for the last several weeks. And she'll be speaking on overcoming loss and grief. And we'll go a little bit further up, and I'll see who the next.
Hold on 1 second. Because we want to say thanks to the Branson Globe for what you're doing for this amazing event. I tell you, we need our folks around the world and our local folks to support us. So thank you to the Branson Globe. We really, really appreciate you. So let's go ahead and look at who else we have in the lineup. So we've got Sue Detwilder. Let's talk about Sue.
Well, I'm going to reach over here. Usually I don't. She just, if it comes up, she just launched a new book. You can't see it, called Healing Rain. She's the author of Healing Rain.
Bring it up again.
Yeah. Yep.
Bring it up again.
It's called, if it will come up with my green screen, Healing Rain. And it's a book about immersing yourself in Christ's love to find wholeness of mind, body, and heart. And I know, Miss Lotus, you just launched a book yourself. And so Sue just put her launch out last week. And so she's an amazing woman of God. And she's going to be speaking on the topic of healing rain. And
Awesome.
then my newest friend, you will love her, Lotus, Mary Starr. She heard my interview on His Glory Ministry, and she sent me an email and asked if I would, if there's any way that I would talk to her. And you know me very well. I got a hold of her immediately, and she was shocked. And we got talking, and she had a heartbeat that she felt God was calling her to speak. And this woman, she's retired from the insurance industry, but God's calling her to speak. And she's my rock star. She's gotten all of her friends from Texas to want to come to Branson. So she's bringing an entourage with her from Texas to the event. So, and then Carolyn Boss is a realtor here in Branson, Missouri. And going back, Mary's going to be speaking on when we stray from God, but then how we get back to him and find peace in our life. That will be her topic. Carolyn is a realtor and a board member, lovely woman of God, and she will be speaking on walking in love. So that will be her topic.
Awesome. Fantastic. And let's talk about Mandy Farrow.
Well, I just had the privilege of interviewing her on my show, and oh my gosh, Lotus, you got to listen to what this girl's gone through. A very heart-wrenching story, but what a survivor. And she is the publisher and editor-in-chief at the Branson Tri-Lake News. And they, again, were kind enough to offer us free advertising in the Branson Tri-Lakes News twice a week. And she's the lady that's going to be speaking on finding hope. And what a woman to speak on that topic. Her story is filled with hope. And then, of course, the beautiful and amazing Tammy Trent, an international speaker, performer, singer-songwriter, author, and media co-host. She just started co-hosting on the Life Today TV network, and she's appeared on many publications on Focus on the Family. And she is, you guys are going to be blown away with Tammy.
All right. So you have an amazing lineup. I don't know, folks, what else to say, but get your tickets. Get your tickets. Follow Jill right at the braveheartworkshops.com. Follow Jill, because this is going to be an explosive event that's going to change your life. But you got to get there. You got to get your tickets. Get your tickets today, because and not only get your tickets today, get you a ticket and get a ticket for someone else you know and care about, because this is an event that you definitely want to attend with a friend. So let's scroll back up and let's talk about the event registration.
Yeah, so we have a couple of different price ranges, Lotus. If you have a financial need, we have a ticket price of $15. And that basically is going to cover your lunch on Saturday, because we're serving an amazing lunch on Saturday. The general admission, which we're asking everyone to pay that price, if you don't have a financial need, please pick that one, is $28. But if you're coming with a daughter, a friend, a mother, a sister, a neighbor, whatever, you can buy 2 tickets for the price of $42. So that comes out to around $23 per ticket. And then moving up, we still are looking for people that are wanting to sponsor the event in any amount. So if you financially can't come, you can't come for whatever reason, but have the financial means, any amount, $50, $100, whatever you want to sponsor, please do so, because we still are needing money to cover the event. And then group tickets. If you are coming with your church group, your ministry group, your neighbors, your best friends from high school, you can get 12 tickets, but only pay for 10. So 12 tickets are $280. And last but not least, if you live in this area, we are still in need of volunteers to help with registration, prayer ministry, and moderators for the breakout. So please go online and fill that out now and register immediately so you don't miss it. But one other part, if you can go down the page way at the bottom, Lotus, where we talk about lodging, all the way, I'll tell you when to stop. Keep scrolling down. My page is a little long because I go and there's the topics. I'll tell you when to stop. And we've right. That's the schedule there. So we'll go up, keep going a little bit longer. And that right there. So, oops, you just passed it. Go back. You just missed it. Go back the other way. Keep going. And I'll tell you when to stop. Right there. Stop right there. Here? Yep. So those those are different lodges, villas, condos here in Branson if you're coming with a group. But I want to just give a plug to Holiday Inn Express on Green Mountain Drive. They got a hold of me, Lotus, and offered us a room block for only $104 per night for a room with 2 queen beds, which is unheard of in Branson in August. But I want to warn everyone, there's only about 15 rooms left under this block. So if you snooze, you lose. If you want, and there were recently in the last year and a half, so comfy beds, really great staff. You can see all the reviews, 4.5 stars. So, you know, you want to save money, get your tickets immediately and click on the link to get your hotel room. And then the other thing where it says things to do in Branson, I think there's another spot, Lotus, when we come back to my site. But yeah, that's the Holiday Inn. It's really nice, really nice. And when you come back onto my website, there's things to do in Branson. And under things to do in Branson, the number one tourist attraction that people are coming to Branson for is to go to the Sight and Sound Theater to see Queen Esther. It's playing here in Branson. It's the actual story of Queen Esther. And so I'm encouraging people to come in on August the 18th or the 17th and go see Queen Esther before the conference. And you will be like fired up to go to the conference. Queen Esther is amazing. They have live elephants and llamas and camels and doves, and what a show.
Yes. Well, I think people are really looking forward to it, and they are looking to be the Queen Esthers that they're called to be. So this is the event, one of the must-attend events of the year, dare I say. So if you haven't gotten your ticket yet, go ahead and get your ticket and make sure you connect with Jill directly. So Jill, what's the best way to have people connect with you?
Well, on my website, just go to the website, braveheartworkshops.com. If there is a button that says contact us with my phone number and my email address. So you got any questions, feel free to reach out to me. I'll get back with you as quickly as I can. But go to the website so that you don't have to remember a million things. Braveheart Workshops, remember the S on the end.com, and you can find me there. And that's how Mary Starr found me. She went there, she reached out, and she was shocked when I got back with her. So I do respond.
Awesome. So we know that last year the event was amazing that you hosted in Branson, and this year is going to be even more explosive. So folks, I encourage you, go ahead and get your tickets now. Make sure you get your lodging, because that price, Jill, is phenomenal. And it's like you said, it's unheard of. And again, we want to send special thanks to the Branson Globe for covering the event. And I tell you, sponsor a room, Branson Globe. How about that? So again, get your tickets.
Well, we're not going to ask Branson because the advertising cost thousands, and not only did they spend thousands for advertising, they even sponsored the event. Rob Doherty did, and so did Tri-Lakes News did as well. So they not only sponsored free advertising, which was worth thousands of dollars of advertising, but they also sponsored the event itself. So we really thank them. And we had some anonymous sponsors, Lotus, I can't say their name because they asked to be anonymous, that came through. So God is good. He wants this event to happen. And, you know, if any of you out there believe in the enemy tries to take us down when we're doing good in the world. And so I got my Facebook page right in the middle of this, got hacked with 7,000 followers. Then my Google business page, Lotus, got hacked about 2 days ago. So, you know, it's just like, we're not going to let anything get in the way, because you guys listening are going to conquer this, and you're going to say, we are coming to Branson. We're coming now.
Awesome. And so get your tickets now. Don't wait. Don't debate. Don't hesitate. And don't wait too late, because people are going to start funneling in, getting their tickets. And we want to make sure that you are there. So get your tickets today, because this is a must-attend event of the year. So with no further ado, we're going to go right back to you, Miss Jill Reynolds. We'd love for you to give us some words of wisdom. We're going to take a quick break for the cause. We're going to have a pause, and we'll be right back.
Yay, we did it! We made the Amazon Hot New Release for our amazing book, Harnessing Your Thoughts. Take the reins, control your life, and win. We thank you for your support.
All right, and I'm back with none other than the amazing CEO of Braveheart Workshop. I'm telling you, this amazing lady, Jill Reynolds, has an event of the year you've got to attend. So, Jill, we want to go right to you for your final words of wisdom for this particular broadcast. Jill?
Well, thank you, Lotus, and thank you for putting out an amazing new book for everyone to buy. I got mine immediately when it went on sale. So get your book, get Lotus's book. That's what I'd first say. But mainly I would say, you know, we all make excuses of what we can and cannot do. And I'm one of those, Lotus. When I know there's something great that's going to change my life, I don't wait. I immediately go to prayer and ask God, is this something I need to do? So I would just say, you know, spend some time, quiet time, and ask, is this something you're supposed to do? It's the $28. Come on, guys and gals. You come with three other people, it's $30 a night for a room. And so come to Branson. It's beautiful here. We're in the Ozark Mountains, and your life will be changed. And we need each other. Like Brenda Ringwood said, we need to stick together, us women and girls. So, you know, really don't delay and come. And don't wait till the last minute to decide. You just say, you know what, I'm coming, and get those tickets today. Thanks so much, Lotus, for giving us an opportunity to get that word out today. Thank you so much.
Reynolds face. She is the face of hope, health, and healing. And if you're ready for some hope, health, and healing, take yourself and someone that you know and care about right to this amazing event. So with no further ado, I'll leave this with you. Make sure you ignite and take flight in the Branson event of your life. Go to get your tickets today. So until we see you again, be blessed, don't stress, never take no mess as you ignite and take flight in every area of your life. We love you, and good night.
Good night.
Thank you for watching the show. And remember, always follow us on Facebook. Like and share, and make sure you tag a friend and let them know that you care. Let us know what other type of shows you'd like us to present for you.